The Soufrière Regional Development Foundation wishes to inform the general public that due to restrictions established by the National Emergency Management Advisory Committee, NEMAC, the Soufrière jetties, which include the boardwalk and the main jetty, will be closed after 5 p.m. daily. This course of action is set to take effect as of Saturday, the 21st of March 2020, until further notice. This is necessary to reduce the possible transmission of the novel coronavirus. Chief Education Officer Dr. Fiona Meyer is reminding all teachers that students should have instruction and lesson plans for the duration that they will be out of school. She says that teachers were requested to come in on short notice ahead of the closure of schools to discuss the provisions to be made for learning material that would last for weeks. Genevieve Gonzague reports.
All schools on Ireland were closed from Monday 16th March 2020 in an effort to mitigate the effects of COVID-19 and reduce the potential for transmission at all education institutions on Ireland. Chief Education Officer Dr. Fiona Philip Meyer is reminding all teachers that students should have been given lesson plans to last the duration of time that they will be out of school due to COVID-19.
It is our hope that all of our schools have put in measures to support our students. That has been done in various ways. Some schools have looked at it in terms of a virtual manner, via WhatsApp groups, via online presentations, via Facebook pages. Other schools have done hard copies and have invited parents in to collect the various materials prepared on behalf of their students. We are so pleased that we have reports of schools that have gone even further in terms of having individual subjects pages for their Facebook profiles. There are other schools that have sent out material and be very specific to the parents and said, on particular days what they should be using.
She commended teachers who have gone the extra mile to ensure that they receive feedback from parents, an example she says should be emulated by all.
The teachers have put in mechanisms to continue getting feedback from the parents as to what the students are doing. So it is a continuous process for us, a continuous journey, but we're very pleased with what has already started happening.
Meyer noted that the Ministry of Education is working collaboratively with the Ministry of Health as they are well aware that certain lessons will need to be replenished.
We do appreciate that this is a dynamic situation. We really cannot speak as to what's going to happen in the next 2-3 months at the moment, but we remain in contact. We remain engaging our stakeholders, our principals, our education officers, our teachers. And we appreciate that teachers are also parents. They know that, some of the material that we have will need replenishing. And we encourage them to do so. And even many of our schools have taken their own initiatives to plan for a longer haul should we need it.
She says that the less fortunate students have not been forgotten. The ministry has been engaging in meetings with various stakeholders and sponsors to ensure that all students are occupied and can access material that they need. Reporting for Hot 7 News, I am Genevieve Gonzague.
One local gym instructor is urging members of the public to remain active in light of the COVID-19 threat.
One of the recommendations under COVID-19 protocol is to practice social distancing and limiting groups to under 10 people. Some gyms are closing for several weeks while others are making major changes. According to Roger Constantine, his establishment, Fusion Fitness, will remain open unless otherwise mandated, thanks to the commission of an in-gym COVID-19 safety protocol. Constantine says he has amped up cleanliness efforts at the gym by sanitizing every piece of equipment before and after sessions with 70% alcohol solution as warranted by health authorities. He has also dramatically changed how his classes run, removing person-to-person contact wherever possible, and implementing several indirect contact measures for equipment use.
We're making sure that people are disinfecting before they come in. Hand sanitizer units at the main entrance. So you come in, hand sanitizer, also disinfect the equipment before and after usage. Use towels on mats, preferably bring your own towel. If not, they have to rent a towel. So we're not allowing any use of the equipment without towels, any use of the mats without towels. There's hand sanitizer units on entrance to the bathrooms, and also, extra disinfectant bottles and so on in the bathroom. So people are just kind of, beating the dead horse, so to speak, right? We can't get enough, I think, practice of what, we need to do in order to stay safe.
Constantine plans to create videos of fitness lessons to post online so members and fitness enthusiasts can keep active while at home. He believes that exercise is one of the most effective ways to strengthen the immune system and as such encourages the public to keep active.
Benefits of exercise is published, all over the place. Boost the immune system is one of them. Dealing with stress is another. Dealing with the depression, to come, and that's already probably, hitting some people, right? Businesses closing and so on. Where's the income coming from? So we're facing some hard times, but I've always told people, regardless of the situation, coronavirus or not, when you're stressed, one of the best ways to deal with it is come to the gym, right? There are lots and lots of benefits. The immune system definitely takes a really good hit, but in a good way.
Constantine is currently offering personal consultations and free additions to a daily workout mailing list.
One of the things that we're doing, that I'm actually in the process of doing, and you'll probably receive a workout too, Jacka, is I am sending workouts to any client that has ever trained with me since I've started reps. That's about 3,000 plus people. And those emails are going to contain workouts that they can then use to follow me live on Facebook. All right, and this is just to kind of get people active at home, your body weight workouts, so that no equipment is needed. And if they don't want to follow me on Facebook, that's fine, but at least they have something, that can keep them active, because a lot of people are going through gym withdrawals right now.
For more information or to be added to the mailing list, contact 722-3763. For 7 News, I am Jacka Wooding.
The Central Statistics Office has announced the postponement of the 2020 National Population and Housing Census. It was due to start on the 12th of May 2020. The Director of Statistics, Sean Curtis Mathre, made the announcement Thursday afternoon.
All right, the decision is to postpone the census for at least the next 6 months. The decision was made after extensive consultations with the relevant stakeholders and officials, and it's one that is consistent with the importance that we place on the safety and the security of our officers, as well as with the prevailing COVID-19 outbreak. It's one that we need to ensure that we adhere to all the basic guidelines that have been put out there by the respective officials, the Ministry of Health. We ensured that in making that decision that we were guided by the advice of the Chief Medical Officer. And she, in her wisdom, informed us that, that we should suspend the census for at least the next 6 months. One has to appreciate that the census is a very expansive nationwide exercise, and what it entails is that officers from the Central Statistical Office would have to visit most, if not all, households on island, and by that very fact, that presents a risk as it relates to any spread of that virus. So the Chief Medical Officer was made aware of that, and then from that point, her advice was that that we suspend the 2020 census for at least 6 months.
No decision has been made regarding a new census day. The Central Statistics Office was at an advanced state of preparedness with its training and testing of questionnaire and the technology to be used in the 2020 census. This is the Hot 7 TV Nightly News. Sports and weather are coming up after the break.